I just made about $500 using this Nasdaq scalping strategy, and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. Hey traders, this is Jeffrey from Ninjacators, and let's take a look at the charts. So first of all, let me tell you, the strategy that we're going to use is called the Nasdaq scalping strategy for short-term big moves. I like to get in and out of my trades fast, bank my money, sometimes get in and out of the market right around the open, and I'm done for the day. So here's the way the strategy lays out. For our setup, we're going to look for our trades right at the edges of our real-time supply and demand zones. Those are these zones here. And then for our signals, we're going to look at two different indicators, taking signals from either of them. The MACD divergence indicator, those are these signals here. Here are some. Or the NQ signal trader, okay? Those are these signals. And in order to enter, once we see our signals at one of our entry areas, we're going to look for our golden reversal line. So when we cross that line, that's when we're going to enter. To confirm whether or not it's a trade we want to stay in, we're going to watch our bid and ask momentum indicator. That's down here. And in order to exit, we're going to look back at our real-time supply and demand zones and choose an exit point right at the edge of one of the zones. Or if the zone invalidates and it breaks through, we might stay in to the next zone. All right, let's go ahead and look at the charts and the trades today. So here we are right around the open. It's 9:30. We know we had some news earlier, and here is our golden reversal line that just printed. We're right at the edge of our supply-demand zone. We're looking for a reversal. As soon as we cross that line and that candle closes, we're going to get in that trade. We're going to put our stop right above the edge and then move our second take profit. We're going to keep our first take profit right at the edge of the zone and move our second down to the next lower zone. And as confirmation that we like this trade, we're looking right down here, right? Our bid ask momentum is in the red. We're looking for a short trade, so that gives us some reassurance. And there we go. We go ahead and banked our first set. We're trading at a total of 6 minis here, not even 6 micros, not even minis. So our risk is low. As soon as we hit our first trade, we're going to move down and bring our stop loss to break even. And now let's just kind of sit and wait. And I love having this confirmation right here. As long as we're in the red going down, I know we've got strong momentum in the direction of our trade. Beautiful, beautiful. See how that momentum is continuing to creep down? Plus, you're seeing the MACD heading downward as well, and that's some additional confirmation for us. Plenty of time. And now we're just a few minutes into the market, actually. And just to be safe, let's move our stop down a little bit and bank some additional profits. If it doesn't hit that second take profit right away, I always move that down a drop. But we're pretty close, and we're continuing to head down. We love it so far. And there's our second target. Perfect. Now, next thing we're going to look for, this second zone here. It's either going to bounce off of it. There's no signal, so we wouldn't take a long. There's no reversal line. However, if it invalidates that, see, it's second touch, it changed color. If it invalidates that zone, then we might have a nice breakthrough, and then we'll get back in the trade and run it right down to the next zone. Almost through, and there we go. We broke that. Let's jump back in, move that down to the next zone. Let's take our first take profit right at the edge of that zone, and then we'll continue to keep an eye on our momentum, the bid-ask momentum. We're still in the red, so we're happy to stay in this trade. Working our way down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we're almost there. Excellent. Okay, we hit that. Going to move to break even. And let's see, we might be having a little bit of reversal here, okay? See how we haven't quite hit the edge of that bid-ask momentum. We might be recovering and getting ready to reverse. And sure enough, it's heading up. And we might, there we go, we got stopped out. So, as I said before, we've got a total of almost 500 bucks, 2 quick trades. It's barely 5 to 10 minutes into the market, okay? Let's take a look and I'll show you what the rest of the morning looks like, because after just 5 or 10 minutes, we took our 2 trades. We were right around here at 9:30, okay? We went through our golden reversal line, took this trade down all the way down to here, okay? And then when it came back up, we got out, but we left the market at around 9:40. If we were to stay in, we've got another signal here, right at the edge of this zone, and here is another golden reversal line for a long trade. If we would have stayed at the computer and on our charts, we could have jumped right back in here and watched this trade head right back up. All right, guys, that's the strategy that you can start using today on whatever instruments you usually trade. For more information on how to get all of these indicators, just click on the link below. Thanks, and great trading.